Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy podcast Twitch channel. My name is Michael, and I'm back today with some more Dragon Warrior 2 from the original Nintendo Entertainment System. So, I currently have 2 of the 5 needed crests before I can get to the end of the game. And I looked online, and there's 2 that I should already have that I don't know how I'm supposed to know how to get them. They seem very arbitrary to me, so I must have missed something somewhere. So today's goal is to go find those 2 crests that I apparently should already have. And then apparently the last one's the one that's actually like really hard to get to. So we shall see. Hello, Foxblade and Sumkey. Thank you both for joining me today. Hopefully, we'll get some new people jumping in as well. But if not, it's always nice to have you two with me. So, we are by Ostafair Castle, and I need to go back to Lianport, which is where I got the ship originally, and Hamlin, which is like the fourth city you get to after you go through the cave. To be able to get those 2 crests. So that is the plan for today. And apparently I forgot to go to an inn because I'm looking at my hit points and my magic points now, and that's not where I need to be. So assuming I don't die in this battle, I need to go do that. So how did the game go, Foxblade? You mentioned they were getting to the actual Odyssey point last week. So how was the session? Okay, so let's just say that we started from here. I did actually remember when I stopped the game on Friday, Alani was only like 15 experience points away, so that was not unexpected. Hoping that's not someone actually yelling for help and just something on TV. We'll see. I think making friends with the Medusa is very cool as well. Let me move this over here and then move that there. There we go. Okay. So now we should have our full health. And so, yeah, I'm looking for Lianport and for Hamlin. And I have a general idea of how to get to each of them. So welcome. If there's anybody else hanging out with me today besides Sumkey and Foxblade, it looks like right now, looks like according to Stream Manager, there's a couple other people that might be watching. Welcome. Just playing some Dragon Warrior 2, one of the games I played as a kid that I really liked. I don't anticipate anyone will learn any tips or tricks about the game. I'm just kind of going through it again because I thought it would be fun. And I keep getting lost and walking in circles. So if that's your thing, welcome. So again, the goal today is to get 2 of the 5 crests. These apparently are the 2 easiest ones to get, but I've missed them. And as I said at the top, I don't know how I was supposed to know where they are. It seems very arbitrary that you just kind of find them. But maybe there's an NPC or there's some clue that I have missed, don't recall, because I'm not doing a great job of talking to all the NPCs because I kind of, don't know that they offer a whole lot. So that may be part of the problem as well. Okay, so we're going to go to Lianport first. So if I circumnavigate the globe east to west, I should get pretty close. And then from there, it's not too far up. And this is where I tried to go the other day. I went there to get it, and then I got confused as to where it was. So I have sent myself the notes, so I actually will double check them right when I get there. Apparently, it's just like laying around. You just have to search in the right spot, and you'll just find it. But again, I don't know how I was supposed to know that. So if I head east, eventually I should run into a coastline. And then if I head north up it, it should take me right where I need to go. So there's the dragon's fangs, or the dragon horns, one or the other. So Lianport's right next to that. So right here is the monolith in Lianport. So I'm going to jump over to this email that I sent myself. So give me 1 second here. All right, so I'm supposed to go through this door and go through this portal. Now I should be in a place with 3 portals. So that's where the sun crest is. How the heck I was supposed to know that? I don't know. Because even reading through the description online, I didn't see how it told me I should get there. It just basically told me that's where it was. But hey, we got the sun crest now, so that's cool. All right, so now we got to make our way back to Hamlin. And this is the one where I don't remember the map well enough. I can get myself kind of close, but we may have to walk around a little bit. And that one I don't need the email for, so I can jump back here. So is anybody excited about the Snyder Cut? Saw some reactions online today, and some people are saying it's actually not that bad. So I'm very interested in it. I did not care for Man of Steel. I did not like Batman vs. Superman. I didn't really think Justice League the first time around was all that great, though I kind of imagine that most of what I did like about it was because of Joss Whedon, because I am a fan of his, though not as a person any longer, because apparently he's a garbage man, but I still love Firefly and Buffy, and some of the stuff that he's made is some of my favorite stuff ever. Oh, apparently you can't go that way. Okay. So I kind of went into this Snyder Cut thing. I've got some opinions, and ultimately, I'm glad that he's getting the chance to do this, even though I don't expect it to be very good. At least I don't expect to like it. But I'm happy he's getting a chance to complete it the way he wants to, because I do feel like that the whole circumstances around what happened is very tragic, and I feel for the person. Um, as a parent, I can't even imagine what that's like. So I'm glad that it's worked out where he's got a chance to put his vision out there. I'm also very much wanting this to be the last thing he does for DC. I don't think he's the right person. So I'm happy that he's getting the chance, but I also hope that this is the end of it, and that after this, someone else will take over and we can try to rebuild the DC EU a little bit differently. So I'm also really excited. I think it's next week. Next Friday is the Invincible premiere from the comic book by Robert Kirkman. I love those comics, so I'm really excited about that. It's also the first weekend of the 2021 faculty retreat. So I've got a couple events I have put on there now. So that I'm looking forward to playing some games with some of the other faculty members, and uh, should be a good time. See, I think Snyder is a very gifted cinematographer. I think his shot composites look just breathtaking. There are some of these shots he's put together look pretty much straight out of a comic book. I just don't think his tone fits, and I don't think that his writing stands up. But his movies look amazing. Okay. So that looks to be Charlotte Castle, which is not anywhere near, as far as I can remember, where I need to be. So, hmm. So maybe it's, because I really don't think I have an image of the map in my head. I've looked at it a few times online, so I kind of know where things are laid out, but I'm very easily confused. But I don't think it's crazy the amount far. So let me see if I can. Okay, no. So I think I need to go down and around for a little bit more. Yes, I am obviously super duper excited for that. I mean, I absolutely love WandaVision, of course, but going into it, I might have easily been more excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier more. And then after WandaVision and how good it was, blowing away all those expectations, um, I'm just super duper excited. And I think it's going to be much more of a traditional Marvel beat 'em up action, which fine by me. I'm all for those. So I'll be very content, even if there's not like just a bunch of, like I want there to be mystery. I want there to be, like who's really behind it, or, something happens and what does this mean and how is it part of a larger picture? But I'm not necessarily looking for the same level of theorizing that we got from one division. I'm kind of hoping that that show isn't a show that leads to that level of it, but we'll see. Okay, so if that's the mine that I think it is, or the cave, then we shouldn't be too far from where we need to go. Hmm. So I think if I can remember the map in my head, I shouldn't be too far from the caves, which took me to Hamlin originally. It was the first cave that you have to have at least 2 adventures before they'll let you go through. Yep. So here it is. So I guess I'll just take the long way around, which it may end up being shorter since I won't likely get lost. So I'm not far away from it. So once I get to Hamlin, I should be able to find the crest pretty easily, and then I can actually just use the return spell as long as I don't save my progress here to get me back to Ostafair. And then the next 2 places I need to go are not super far from that either. So I think we'll make some progress. I should definitely get those 2 crests. I'm still several levels away from where I need to be to get to the end game. So I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit more walking in circles and fighting stuff, regardless of how long it actually takes me to get there. But we are closing in. I think this is my 15th session, according to the YouTube version. I would say by 20, somewhere around 20, we should be able to beat it. Maybe, certainly by 30, because I may have to do some additional leveling, and I may do some of that off air like I've done before. If I'm just needing 2 or 3 levels, I might not, make anyone else suffer. I might just pick a Saturday and listen to a bunch of podcasts or something while I'm walking in circles. We shall see. But yeah, Falcon the Winter Soldier, very excited for that. I'm really excited for Logan. I mean, I'm excited for all the Marvel stuff. That's, should be without saying at this point, probably. All right, so it should be just below where I got to there. Lots of fights. Seriously, lots of fights. Yeah, the Loki one is the one that's interesting to me in that regard. That we came to love Loki in his sort of redemption arc, and this is an earlier version. This is the one straight from Endgame, who was still pretty much all out the evil version. So I'm guessing that this is going to be us seeing his. Okay, that was very weird. I don't know what happened. Um, it looks like everything is still going. Um, so, well, yeah, that was. So apparently it didn't actually crash, but it went into like shutdown. And I had plenty of juice, but apparently it went into like a safe power down mode. So, I was able to get it plugged in before it actually died, I guess. That's weird. But wow, that would have been awful if it had actually lost that progress from today. I would have been very upset. So, to that one. Ugh. Man, this seems like it's just a ton of fights through here. I mean, come on. I guess I should be happy that I didn't just start like cursing like crazy, flipping out and throwing stuff around because I have no idea if the camera was actually still recording me or not during that either. I don't think it was, but that'd been kind of funny. But I didn't do that. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I didn't freak out because it certainly times where I would have, but that time I was just mostly confused because I didn't see what happened. It was just like, what? There we are. Okay. So let's hit the end. So also I found out that you kind of max out gold at around 65,000. Like you can't really get any more. So at this point I've kind of just can't really do anything else as far as gold. All right, so then you go down here. And I think I've already done this once before, but there's these two gremlins in here. So we use the jailer's key, open the door, you go talk to them, and then it turns into a fight. Which at the time was pretty tough. I don't expect it to be particularly deadly now, but I may come to regret those words. Okay, good to know. That didn't work. Okay, so now we just go up here and search. Oh, I found the water crest. Again, no idea how I was supposed to know to do that if it wasn't for the internet. So thank you, internet. So that now means if we check our status, you can see we have 4 of the crests. So we have water, moon, star, and sun. So there's just one left. Not sure which one it is, but I'm sure it fits that theme somehow. So now we need to head to Beran, I believe is what it is. And I kind of know where that one is, but not exactly, so I may get lost. I think it's kind of funny that one of the mechanics of this game is that the evil creature danced a jig, and that reduced my magic points. Just a turn of phrase there. I wonder what that translated from originally. And I'm assuming Japanese is the initial language. Okay. So now we need to go out and we need to circumnavigate again, except this time instead of heading north towards Lianport, we want to head south as a Breland, something like that. Which I don't think I've actually been to that town yet at all. So there might be some equipment to buy, there might be some items to find. Whew. I've never fought any of these things before, so this should be interesting. Ooh, 19, that's not good. Okay, so that is not where I needed to go. Seems like this might be a good place to do some grinding though when it comes time to try to level up again. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe I was too far over. So yeah, I think this is actually it. So I was a little bit early because this is one of the places, that monolith, that going through those portals will take you to. But I didn't know what that was at the first. But I should be able to park the ship here and then walk. Here we go. Beran. Yeah, I don't think any of that is new or better than what I already have. Nope, don't want anything there. This is probably the lottery guy. Okay. Talk to this old Gandalf looking dude. Seek the fire monolith and thou shalt find the sun crest. So maybe that's the clue that I was supposed to have to search there, but I mean, I guess it's just telling me if I go there and search around. I don't know. That seems pretty much of a stretch there. All right, yeah, I definitely want to do that. So 8,700 for Kale, 39 for Artho, and almost 12,000 for, yeah, definitely slowing down on the whole leveling thing. So I have the Douge yarn. I got that yesterday or Friday, but I still need the magic loom. And I also need this lady to get out of the way. Hmm. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. No. Whew. All right, good thing I talked to that guy first, because I may be having to spell my way back. Oh no! Oh, that's awful. I don't even know. So where am I now? Okay, I have no idea where I am. So let's return. Uh, Okay. Let's hit the N again. All right, so let's go the other way now. I'll at least finish exploring this town, and that will probably be it for the day. And, well, I guess there really isn't a whole lot left, huh? So I don't really know what that did for me then. Okay. So really the only thing here is that monolith portal that takes me someplace that I don't know where that is yet. So I'll look into that. But yeah, we're, I guess, 80% of the way through the game, roughly. I have the 4 or 5 crests. So I'll try to figure out where the next one is, and then we'll start back on that tomorrow. I think I'm good tomorrow. So Wednesday, definitely no stream as usual, and there may not be one Thursday. I got some stuff going on, but I should be back tomorrow. So thank you both, Foxblade and Sumkey, for hanging out. Anybody else that was watching now or in the future, thank you as well, and hopefully we'll see you next time. So bye-bye.